Here is the yucky side of the kitten web, litter. If we could take something negative and turn it into a big positive, we have. About 15 years ago, someone at my local Pet Value, the manager there, her name was Leona, had lots of cats, and she suggested to me Sweet Scoop. It is a litter, clumping, all natural, biodegradable, made of wheat, Sweet Scoop. I was skeptical because I thought, well, you know what, is it going to be as good? Is it going to clump as well? It is as good. It does clump as well, if not even better. I have been using this stuff for 14 years, and here are some of the pros of it. Number one, if you have little kittens, they can use this. Usually we say don't use clumping cat litter when you have babies because they tend to ingest it or eat it maybe, or ingest the fume or the dust coming up, and it's not healthy for them. But this is wheat. This is okay, and it clumps, so you don't have to go with that nasty non-clumping litter if you have little babies like we do. Another great thing is that you can scoop it. So I always keep an old container and a scoop next to my litter setup. You can scoop it into the bowl and you flush it down the toilet. I'm serious, you flush it down the toilet. If I have a lot, you let it sit there for maybe 10 minutes, flush it, down it goes. If I just have a little bit, I just flush it on down. Then you do not have this big pile of stinky, nasty, gross cat litter that weighs so much every week in your garbage. Can you believe it? And it is biodegradable. Just washes right down the system. I love that idea. It helps me keep the house smelling better without all this awful litter sitting around. I scoop it as much as I want in the day. We have used it for up to 15 years, and I cannot make a con list. Well, actually, I will make a con. One con. So the pro is that flushable, all natural, biodegradable. You can use it for kittens. There's multi-cat formula, which I usually use, but someone had donated just the regular formula, and it seems to be working just fine for us as well. So it's comparable to the price of regular litter, not that much more expensive. I wouldn't even make that a con. You can only get it usually at, you know, Pet Value, PetSmart, Super Pet, all the really large big box stores. I haven't found it at any of the smaller stores yet, so I guess that's another thing that I wish I could buy it from my local retailer, but I have encouraged them to carry it. One con is that of course it comes in a big plastic bag, which I'm really trying to work towards less plastic in my house. I'm not perfect, but it is something I'm really trying. So I guess I know it's probably the most economical way to transport this to keep the moisture out of it. I get that. But I really wish that I could get it at, for instance, a refillery. We do go and get everything else in our house at the refillery, shampoo and cleaners and food and everything. So I would love to see that in a refillery. Maybe I can ask them. Maybe Sweet Scoop has a way of getting their stuff to a refillery, and I can just bring a big bin every week and fill it up. So that would be really nice. But anyway, I keep 2 litter boxes out for a litter of 4 little kittens in my own home. If I have more than 1 cat, so I used to have more than 1 cat, now we just have 1, I would keep a different litter box for each cat, because adult cats can get kind of picky, right? And you don't want them peeing or pooing anywhere. So that is my litter suggestion, and you just can't go wrong. And we have adopted hundreds of animals out of here, and each person who comes here, I will recommend Sweet Scoop. So, and again, I have no stake in this company. I don't sell it, I just buy it, I just use it, and I just love it. So you can definitely take that as a really, really organic recommendation, because I'm not getting anything out of it except for amazing litter. So please go ahead and try something like that out. I know there's other options. There's like newspaper litter, rice litter, all sorts of different things. I can't say I've tried a lot of them, because once I started with this, I was hooked, and I cannot use anything else. So there's my tip for the day. And then when you have little cute puffballs that have to go to the bathroom, it's not so hard to manage, because you can just scoop it and get it right out of the room right away. So give it a try.